Hey there guys, welcome back to another exciting battle report brought to you by Gaming Grats. Today we're going to be battling out in the mission battle plan, Towers in the Tundra. So in this mission, the attacker picks which territory is their territory as well as the defender, and then they each get to pick a defensible terrain feature or a faction terrain feature wholly within their territory to represent a wizard's tower. We've already kind of predetermined those ones in this one here, as you guys have seen before when we've done this match, but got those nice terrain features to mark out those unique wizard towers, and then we have two objectives in the center of the battlefield to fight over as well. And then big thing to remember in this mission is that you're trying to make sure you either control or essentially deny your opponent's wizard tower from being held at the end of the match to stop them from getting some objective score there. And then still battling out in our nice foresty landscape. We got our objectives here, our first wizard tower here from the Maelstrom, and then our second one here, our other throne, will be our second wizard tower, and then our second objective on the far side here between the forest and rocks. Alright, let's take a look at those armies.
Hey guys, Jesse here with a Stormcast Eternals list for today. Taking the Signs of the Storm with the subfaction Knights Excelsior. I've taken the Grand Strategy Slaughter to Sorcery because I don't have any wizards. And I've taken the Triumph Inspired. For my leaders, I've taken a Lord Imperatant. I've mercenaried Bundo Whalebiter in. And I've also taken a Lord Relictor as my general. He's the Command Trait High Priest, the artifacts Mirror Shield, and the Prayer of Translocation. For Battle Line, I've got 2 units of 3 of the Annihilators with Meteoric Grand Hammers, and then a unit of 6 Annihilators, so reinforced, and then a unit of 5 Vindictors just to fill up some Battle Line and have an extra unit just to throw around. I've also taken 6 Vanguard Raptors with Long Strike Crossbows, mega damage, really fun to use, so always happy to take them, and that puts me at 1970 points. And I am a 2-drop. Or 1-drop, sorry.
Hey there guys, Patrick here, today bringing out Soulblight Grave Lords, trying out a different list than usual, trying out the army type Castelli, and taking the grand strategy Lust for Domination, so just making sure we control more of our graveyards at the end of the match than my opponent. Triumph as always is Inspired, and leaders for today, so taken for my general will be the Vangorian Lord. He's taking the command trait Swift and Deadly and the artifact the Red Casket, so he can reroll his charge rolls, and then he's going to get +3 to his running charge as well. And then he's taking the spell Flaming Weapon for some extra damage. Then we've got the Prince himself, Prince Vordry, taking the spell's Vile Transference, so he can possibly heal himself. And Torgilius the Chamberlain, taking the spell Waste Away to make a hard-hitting unit less hitty. And then also a Vampire Lord on foot, taking the spell Hoarfrost, so he can hopefully give that out to one of our Battle Line units. And speaking of Battle Line, we've got 2 5-man units of Blood Knights today to go alongside our Castelli faction. And then taking the 30 Skeletons. And then just tucked in the back there, if you guys can see them, under the Zombie Dragon, we have a 3-man unit of Vargeist with our Werewolf Proxy. And then most of everything except for one of our bigger monsters is fitting into a battle regiment, so we will be a 2-drop today, and that is going to be 1950 points. Let's get into the battle.
Alright guys, here we are after deployment. I've got my first unit of Blood Knights on my far left flank with my general backing them up, looking to go towards the far objective. Coming around, we have the Skeletons, Vampire Lord, our Necromancer, Torgilius, and then our Prince on the Dragon, and then our second unit of Blood Knights, and then our Vargeist are up in the sky ready to come crashing down. And as they look across the battlefield, we have Stormcast on the right with he's not your general, the other.
No, I have the Lord Relictor, the general.
Lord Relictor is the general today, not the Lord Imperatant. And then we have the Raptors hiding behind Bontu back there, ready to come. As he's ready to come charging forward, they'll be laying down some covering fire for him or getting teleported thanks to Jesse's general there, who's got the awesome rerollable prayer roll and then going on a 2+, so usually more than likely going to be happening for those guys. And then he's got a bunch of his paladins up in the air, the unit of 6 and 2 units of 3 that are going to be looking to come crashing down into us. But we were a 2-drop today, and Jesse was a 1-drop, so he has control of priority. Who's going to be going first, Jesse?
So I will be giving it to Patrick first. I want a chance to get to double with the Megas, so I'm going to be trying to go for that.
All right, so we'll get into Soulblight. Turn 1, hero phase. Alright guys, so turn 1 for Soulblight. Battle tactic, we're going to be trying for magical dominance and hope we can just get that 1 cast off, and then we should be able to make sure we get that. Really wish we could do more, but we'll have to just see if Jesse misses his chance at unbinding here. So with that, we'll see if we make any extra. So we got
Just
one. And then for heroic action, I'm just going to go for a command point on. We'll go on the Prince. He does not get it.
Try to get one on Mr. Bundo. Nope.
Does not as well. Alright. And then so for casting, I think we'll start with my general over here. He's just going to go for a little flaming, or I think he's going to throw Mystic Shield on the Blood Knights here. So we got to use our Primal. So just gets that off. We are out of range of his
My Nullstone.
Nullstone over there, so we do have it as long as we don't get crazy, but I think we can't afford to risk it because we used our one and only Primal so far. And then Jesse still has one, so he's got a good chance to stop it. So we will stop there for casting. So with that, we're going to get into Soulblight, turn 1 movement phase. Alright, so the end of turn 1 movement phase, just kind of moving up, getting us onto the objectives here. The skeleton's kind of nice and spread out to make a nice shield, because we know those annihilators are coming crashing down right away. We got the Blood Knights backing up the rear, because these guys are faster, so they'll be able to remobilize and get back forward when we need it. All of our heroes still kind of nice and protected. We've got Dragilius in there to give out our ward save. And then the Blood Knights and my general on the far side, again, just tagging the objective with just the one Blood Knight, staying back as far as we can because there's no reason to really put everybody on it because Bundu's going to come on and just kind of steal that there. So yeah, he's going to take that away from us, no problem. And then this way, if he does come forward, he's going to just kind of be committed to fighting both these units. And they've got pretty good armor, so they might be able to hold out for a little longer, but we'll see how well they can hold up. And then bringing the Vargeist down in the back, finding a nice little hole for them right away to go right in at the Raptors there. So hopefully we can make that charge. So no shooting because our zombie dragon is nice and far away here. So we're just going to be rolling the one charge for our Vargeist in the back corner there. They need that awesome 9. They got a 6. We are going to re-roll it and hope they can do better. That is a 7. So they are not going to make that there. So we aren't going to have any combats this first turn here for Soulblight. But we are going to get our score 1 and score 2 for this objective and score more. So it should be max points with our battle tactic for this turn as we get into Stormcast turn 1 hero phase. Alright, looking at Stormcast turn 1, just clarifying guys, as I just miscommunicated for my scoring there. There is the score 1 in this objective and score 1 for holding both objectives. There is no score more because there are those 2 extra ways to score at the end of the match. So we'll see if we'll get those by holding our own wizard tower and denying the enemy's wizard tower. So what's your battle tactic going to be turn 1, Jesse?
So we're going to be going for Led into the Maelstrom. We've got a couple of different options of how we can achieve that. We did double check. We can get it with a unit that's coming in from Deep Strike, which is pretty good.
Yes.
And I've also got these guys here ready to go if I need to, and then also Bundo would count for the hero slot. So we've got lots of options for that, so I think we'll go for that one. For heroic action, we're going to just try and go for a command point on the Lord of Puritan.
All right.
She gets
it. We'll just go for one on General. He does not.
Okay. And we're not going to translocate or anything. We'll just stay safe there.
Okay. So you can do any other prayer?
I guess we'll just do the 6-up ward. Or do I have to pay for that one, or is that just free?
Nope. Yeah, he's just got that one. He can just give out the.
We'll try to give it to Bundo.
Yep.
We'll roll that there. Goes
He's
off.
good. So he's got his 6-up ward.
All right, we like that. And I think that's it for the hero phase for me.
All right, so we'll get into Stormcast turn 1 movement phase. All right, so end of the movement phase, Lord Imperator and the Vindictors moving over to deal with the Vargeist. The Raptors just edging forward, getting a little bit farther from the Vargeist just in case things go badly over there. Bondu coming forward to secure the objective and come charging forward. Redeployed the Blood Knights when Bondu just got a little too close so we could help circle around our general because we knew and had a feeling the Annihilators were coming to look for him, and we were right. So the first unit of 3 big hammers coming crashing down. See if they get some impacts, starting with the Blood Knights.
3+. Yep.
It hits.
3. It's a 3.
3. They got their death save. And we got none, so we're going to take 3 damage. That is going to kill a Blood Knight.
And then into your big boy there. Hits. And takes 1.
Takes the 1. And he will stop it.
Okay. Alright, so we're going to do
Now it's time for the Raptors to fire.
So we're gonna do. I don't believe they already hit on 2, so I don't need all that attack. Oh, they do. So I will use all that attack. So they're 2s and 2s. So just one of them going into there just to help the battle line right there. And then the rest are just gonna go into the Blood Knights.
You got it. All right, we'll give those guys, I think, all out defense.
I do have Mystic Shield as well, right? So you'd be totally ignoring my rend.
Yeah, let's do that. We gotta try and keep them alive.
Alright, so the 2 into the Vargeists. So 2 wounds. And then miss. So
just the 2 mortals into the Vargeist. So I'll take the 2 wounds. So just half-life one of them.
And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them into the Blood Knights there.
Got it.
So again, 2s.
So we got 2 hits for mortals.
Miss.
And then 6 saves.
6 saves, but just a regular save.
Perfect. So staying at 3+ for these guys. Good. Vampire heavy armor. Blood Knights. There we go. So we just take 1 more fail plus the 2, so we have 6 wards now to make.
Okay.
I can reroll 1s with these with the banner. Oh, come on, get 1. Oh no, so we're gonna fail all 6 of those and drop 2 more Blood Knights here. Oof.
Got
There and champion. No.
And we've got our boulders. I think we're just going to throw them at the character this time, though, because we don't want to make our charge too hard.
All right.
So we'll just hurl the debris at the character there. So 4s and 3s.
Yeah, 1 hit.
Misses.
And it misses.
All right. Cool. And then we just have the Lord Impuritant's shooting attack, which we might as well use on.
He's got his wand.
The Vargeists.
D6 shots, possibly.
Kind of wanted to kill one of them. So how many shots did he get?
4 is pretty good.
3s and 3s.
Ooh, just the 1.
And
none.
He wants to do it in melee.
All right, so who's starting off the charge? Lord Impuritan over here, or we're going to Annihilator?
We're going to see if our big boy gets in, because he does count as a hero.
Yep.
So let's see what he gets. Ooh, 7.
I think it's just shy because of our redeploy there.
Yep, I think so. Yep, just there. So do we use the reroll on them? I think we want to. We really want to get our big guy in.
Okay.
Hey,
and with 9, he will get there.
Oops, tree. Okay. Gonna try going with our Annihilator Grand Hammer. 7. No reroll though. Just barely.
Oh, it's gonna be low because
the
Blood Knights are gone now.
So they will be out because
they are definitely
because they were
it's like an 8 or a 9
Yep.
to the general now.
Cool. And then so we do want to try and make it with our Vindictors
over here.
Which
They
get in.
love it.
And I think we will keep our Lord.
Not risk it.
It's tough. It's tough. We are opening up to potentially him getting dumpstered by a Vamp Lord.
I don't know. That's a bit of an overcommit for my Vamp Lord on
That's
Dragon.
true.
I think he'd be happy for that distraction play he'd cause.
So I think we will just keep him out since we do have. There, we want to make sure we don't kill them, obviously. So.
Yeah, because with at least one of the units that made the charge for lead has to stay within 3 inches of combat.
And I'm gonna be a little bit cocky, go with them first, and then I'll use his special ability. Find out the actual name here for you. So he's got the Dead Confederate Gargant. So I'll be using that for him so he can strike.
Yeah, he gives himself strike last, and then he gets to reroll.
Can add 1 to hit rolls and wound rolls for attacks.
Yeah, so he makes him a lot more swingy.
Definitely activate with them first then.
For sure. You do also get for your monstrous action.
Yes, thank you. 2+ I think it is.
Yep. If you want to stomp.
Oh, and then I also have the impact.
Yes, so on a 2+, you get for
2+.
D6.
On the vamp, so there's 2.
2.
And then we'll just.
Oh, reroll those. Into nothing, so 2 more damage.
And we'll just try and go for a stomp then on them.
Okay.
Goes off.
Hits. And another 3. Oh, down to 1 wound remaining for the Blood Knights.
It did their job, kind of.
Kind of, sort of.
Not yet. We'll see. And then I'll just activate these guys down here.
Pile into those Vargas who have 2 wounds on them already. 1, 2, 3. Our poor Blood Knights. 5 already.
So, looking for 3s and 3s. 6s do an explode.
All out, we need these Vargas to survive.
Alright, so you've got 3 saves at -1, and then just 1 going straight through to Immortal.
Alright, so +1, -1, staying at 5s.
Ooh.
Hey, it worked this time. And the Mortal takes the 1. So 3 damage on the 1.
So he's gonna heal, maybe.
So he will probably heal. But all 3 of them are alive to punch at the Vindictors. But you gave yourself fight last.
Yep, so you can go with
we would
both
just
there
go
if
with
you want.
everything. So we'll go with our Blood Knight and our General here as best they can. Alright, Blood Knight, what do we got for you? Is our champion, we'll get that extra attack. We did not charge, so we don't have our extra damage. So hitting on 3s. All hit. Wounded on 3s.
So we'll use all defense on
Yeah. It's 3 wounds at Ren 2.
Okay, so going 2 5s. So 1 goes through.
Perfect. And then he has 6 up forward.
Just 1 damage.
Yep.
Okay. He
Loves it.
shakes it off. Ate a squid.
And then the horse kicks on 4s. Nothing for him. Then we'll see if the general can do better.
See what she can do.
She's got a few different attacks here. So start with sword. Hit on. I'll only use my all-out attack with her. Nope, they're out of speed. So hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Wounded on 3s. For 2 at Rand 1.
Okay, so 4s. 1 goes through.
For 2 damage so far.
6s. Got
Six
1,
on
takes 1.
And then the Talons. So on 3s. All hit. For our other here. Okay, that's other, not for this. And 2s to wound. So 2 at Ren 2.
So 5s. Both go through.
These are 3 damage each.
Yeah. So 6. 2, so take 4, so took 5.
And then last, the tail for d6 attacks. 2 attacks, hitting on 4s. 1 hits. Wounds on 4s. Not too shabby. And then pile in with our Vargas over there and see if they can get rid of those Vindictors. Alright, let's see if the Vargas can do better and we get those 3 wounds back on these guys. Let's go into the Vindictors. So hitting on 3s. 6s do explode for these guys for 2 hits. So we missed with 1, but we also got a 6, so just going to stay the same. And then wounded on 3s. So that is 7 at Ren 1.
Yeah. So 4s. Ooh, so 1.
That is the squad.
Oh, is it
2 damage each. So if
Oh,
5
okay.
fails, that'll just... Right, they're only 2 wounds piece,
Yeah,
right?
2 wounds.
Yep. But that will be 15 possible.
Boom! Oh yeah,
You got
that
15
explodes.
dice
Yeah,
for
right.
the callback, because they get the extra from the Thunderstrike armor.
Right. Such a dumb way to do it. Alright. 15, see if we get any 6s out.
Looking for those 6s.
3.
So we get 3. I would have healed the 3 because it's as soon as my
So you
fighting
basically
hazards
have-
up, so we're back to full health. But then, so 3 coming right back, take 2. So was back to full health, and another 2 damage right off him. Perfect. Alright, now it is time for the Bondu show. See.
Problem is now I don't want to kill them both.
Yes.
So
is he just going to put everything into my general?
what's the bravery on the Blood Knights though?
10. We're dead.
Oh, so like you
Can't even fail.
Cool, yeah, we'll just swing right into your general then.
Yep.
Makes it a little bit easier for me at
Yes,
least.
he cannot fail,
Cool.
unfortunately.
So 2s and 2s
Yeah.
here.
And unfortunately, I can't even auto pass because of your terror.
Yeah, exactly. So Shipwrecker, War Club, 2s and 2s because I waited. So all 4 hits. 1 or 2,
Cool.
so 2 at -2.
So sorry, yeah, and he reduces your rend output by 1, so just minus one. So 4s. Ooh.
4 damage each.
Ooh. It's not a good start when we had that not too bad roll.
Some 6 at least.
2, so he's going to take 6 damage so far.
The death grip, so 2s and 2s.
Hits.
Ooh,
Doesn't
misses.
wound.
And then the almighty stomp, 2s and 2s. Another miss. Oh!
And another miss.
Well, we got a battle tactic.
Yep. So now if you want, because you know my general's not going to die, you can still do your...
to put him in me net?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you have to roll double
Stuff him in me net. Pick up to D3 enemy models and at least double. So I just...
So you're looking for a 6.
No.
But alright, but did 6 damage to him there, so definitely give him a nice wallop, and as you said, at least definitely getting that battle tactic.
Got on 1 point at least because of him.
Yeah, so we'll be securing the 1 and the battle tactic for 3 points this turn to Soulblight's 4 for turn 1, and as we saw, the Vindictors are no more. Thankfully, we kind of equaled up a little bit there, but our Blood Knights took a beating there with 4 of them falling in that first turn. So now we'll roll for that all-important priority.
3. Ooh. Not looking good for Soulblight, because I think Stormcast is going to be taking that sweet, sweet devil.
Alright, let's get into Stormcast, turn 2, hero phase. Alright, so turn 2, hero phase for Stormcast. What's your battle tactic going to be, Jesse?
So we're going to be going for Surround and Destroy. We've got them set up pretty good over there. Got a Translocate ready, it's pretty accurate, and then we're just going to try and send him back over there. We don't really need him for too much longer, as long as you get at least 1 more unit, and I'm pretty satisfied if he dies. So
for sure.
Totally cool with that. See if we make any primal for you.
Yes.
None for me.
So 1 so far in the bank.
Okay,
You're
and
gonna
then
need it.
for heroic action, we're just going to give him... No, not Finest Hour. We'll wait until your turn. We're just going to try and get a command point on Mundo. Which he gets.
Gets it. We'll go best day ever.
Yeah, try and survive.
General, give him that extra bit of punch and survivability.
Okay.
And yeah, that's going to be it. Or I guess in Translocate.
Yes, thank you. So 2+ with a reroll. And he goes
Gets
so
it.
he's just going to be bringing himself, actually.
Oh, alright.
We're not too... I guess probably will be smart. Yeah. So we're going to bring these guys over here. And then I just want to try and make sure they're at least on 30 of the Blood Knights over there.
Alright, so these guys are probably going to end up here. Jesse might end up changing his mind. But we'll get right into Stormcast turn 2, movement phase. Alright, so into the movement phase, Annihilators moving over, helping with the battle tactic. Raptors ending up within 6, ready to hail down some fire across the table if need be. And then the Lord Imperator skirting the back edge to help get Jesse his battle tactic. Big unit of 6 Annihilators coming down. We did the explosions off camera really quickly for you guys. Nothing hit the skeletons, and there was 1 mortal wound got into the Blood Knights there. And then the priest just staying back by the warp gate, sitting back, ready to Translocate next turn. Alright, where are these Raptors going to be shooting?
So we're just going to be going purely into that unit of 5 Blood Knights over there.
Okay.
1, 6. We will use all out attack because it's probably one of our biggest damage units.
Yeah, and we want that all-out defense.
Good. Just get the 1 mortal, but lots of hits. You can do just as many wounds. So looking at 6, 7 wounds at minus.
-2.
Yeah. So just -1 for you.
Dropping dice here. Alright, come on, so 4s.
Oh, 2 damage each.
Wow, so 10. Ouch. This could hurt.
See some wards. Do they have the 5 up for them, or is it only summonable?
Only summonable. 6, reroll the 1. Oh, take 2, so we're going to take another 8 there with the 1 on there. That's 3 Blood Knights down.
Okay.
Good shot.
Gonna try to shoot the Gargant right at your general there, I think.
Just throwing them rocks point blank.
Maybe we'll just, we'll do it into the night just to see if we can finish them off, because he could heal.
Yep.
So we'll just do all of them into there. So force. 2 hits.
3s.
1 wound, -1.
4 up. Oh.
Your D3. 2. Or for 1, sorry.
Best chance.
Oh,
hey, he's
ka-ching!
alive.
With the shield. blocks the stone with the shield. And then we just have our Lord Imperial there. He's going to try and take out one of those Vargas.
All right. Oh, we needed at least 2 shots.
Yeah. Hits that.
Hits.
And he wounds.
Red
Minus
1,
one.
6 up.
Hey.
Oh, and ward save. Got 1 wound left on the one over
Okay.
there.
And then we just have the 1 charge downtown there.
Annihilators look for
Hoping
that
for something
7.
big. Nope, but
Nope.
they do have the reroll come down.
Yep, they do have their free reroll.
Oh, big money.
7, there it is.
Not ideal, but
They're going to get just in. They're going to get to roll their 7 dice for impacts. And mess up some skeletons.
we'll see, we'll see. Skeletons are pretty resilient. Gave me trouble last time. Alright, so 7. We're looking for 4 plus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Possibles. One on 5 ups. So you're going to get 3 skellies.
Okay.
Okay. Start taking from over there.
And then we are going to do his ability again because it seems like a no-brainer.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's just makes his swinging that much
we get
better.
to fight them first at least. So.
Yep. And then what's your monstrous action for Bandu going to be?
I think we're just going to try and stomp that vampire.
That Blood Knight again?
Yeah,
Got
try and
it.
finish him off if we can. Get him out of there.
I think we will remember to Titanic Duel you this time.
Stomps him. For 3.
Oh, he's got to make a lot.
Hey,
Hey, made the 1 again.
underfoot. Kicks the horse
He
away.
is out of here.
And we just have annihilators here. Question is. So I think I do want to use my.
So first got to see those skellies you ran over.
Okay, come back.
So 2 of them are back.
Yeah.
Pop them out closer to combat.
So we're gonna use the Excelsior specific one so that they're.
They get that +1 to hit and wound, so
Yep,
they're 2s
twos
and
and
2s.
twos.
Yep, we're giving these guys all out defense because we want to. This could hurt.
Alrighty, it's my last CP though. So we're looking for 2s. Pretty good so far, guys. And then 2s again. Where are all these here? Alright, so 3, 6, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 at -1.
Alright, so 15. Grab some dice and roll those saves for you guys. Alright, guys, we got 15 saves here for the skeletons. See what they can get. So with the +1, -1, staying at 5 ups for them. Ooh, not too great. We only made 2 of those.
2 damage each. So
Just doing this twice, but we have 5 up board at least. That gets to reroll the 1s. Ooh, still not good.
Stop it.
So stopped.
3, there's another one there.
Oh, 3. So there's 10 damage so far.
Okay.
Ooh, skellies. Oh my. 1s. All the 1s. Actually, rerolled a bunch of those. So we had 10 plus another 7, so 17 dead skeletons. So we'll remove those guys, and then we can pile them in. Alright, so remove our big pile of skeletons, but first time for the general to swing. She's piled in a bit around, just in case next turn we might have a chance to run away if she's still alive. Hopefully we can get all these wounds back from her hunger ability. So start with the sword. We have the Titanic Duel and our best day ever, so 2s and 2s. So it's going to be 4 hits. And 3 wounds at rend 1.
5 up. Stop 1, stick 2.
4 damage so far. I'll do the talons. 3 hits. And 3 wounds at rend 2.
6s, stop 1.
Take 6 more. And then D6 attacks. Got 4. So So now 3s and 3s. 4 hits. And 4 wounds. No rend on these ones.
4s.
Takes 2 more.
Okay.
Not bad. Got him to half-life. Just, well, 1 away from half-life.
And then we just
And
have...
get
or I guess
all that hunger back.
technically you get to go with your zombies first.
Oh, yes, because you
skeletons,
gave yourself the strike class there. So, yeah, with the skeletons, make sure to pile these guys in and see. I think the Blood Knights are out of range, but they might just be tagged here. All right, the Blood Knights are in range, and with the 2-inch reach for their rider weapons, so we will get both of those, but just one set of horse kicks into the Annihilators. See what they can do with our Lance and Temple Blades. So hitting on 3s. And wounded on 3s. That is 4 at Ren 2.
Okay. So just 4 up.
2 getting through, so just 1 damage each, so 2 damage so far. And some horse kicks for 1 hit. And no wounds.
Okay.
And then we have our skeletons, so we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 12 skeletons. And our champion. And now 4s here. What's it, guys? Come on, skellies. There. There. And 3s to wound. So that is just 4 with no rend.
Alright, looking for 2.
Oh, I guess, sorry, with rend
Okay.
1 because you are outnumbered.
So yep, so 1 goes through, you'll kill 1.
We got 1 down.
So then he explodes, so he gets...
Explodes for 4 wounds.
4. Let's go into skeletons for 1.
Alright, so unfortunately it wasn't these guys, the Blood Knights, who got the kill, so we don't get their bonus for the Castelli there, which would have been nice because they would got an extra. They can get an extra attack if they kill one of these guys. And then now it is time for Mr. Bondu.
Okay.
Can he finish off the general?
I'll come over on this side.
I can't use my last CP for all that defense because we got to make sure those skeletons stick around, guys.
We just hope that...
The best day ever does the work for us. And he is, his rend is reduced by 1, so...
Oh, he is bracketed too.
Take off an attack, maybe.
Oh, no. Still 4 shipwreck clubs.
Yeah.
That's funny. Okay. Alright, so 2s and 2s.
Ooh. It's a 1
Minus-
at Ren 1, so stays at 3 up. Oh my
4 damage.
goodness. How do we do it?
Both whiffing there.
Ugh, takes all 4.
We got the death grip for 2s and 2s. Hits. And then we get to so -2, so -1.
Stays. Oh my goodness.
And then for this one, since you're a monster, roll 2, pick the highest.
Oh,
I think.
it's roll 1, and if you don't like the
Okay.
first one.
Okay. We'll keep that.
Probably want to keep that.
5 damage.
And we'll stop for 1, so 8 damage on him so far.
And then the stomp. Oops. Is that a raptor? 2s and 2s. For -1 because of your ability.
Yep, so again, stay in. Can we make 1? No, we can't.
D3.
For 2. Gotta make one of these to survive.
Come on. Ah.
He fails. Oh my.
Close,
3
actually.
up.
Kind of surprising that you almost lived, though.
Yeah.
2 rounds almost, dude.
But, alright, and the general has fallen. But with that, that's going to be it for combat this turn, guys. As I said, going to bravery. Going to make sure the skeletons auto pass using our last CP. Annihilators, I'm sure, are fine. The bravery 7, so they can't fail with only losing the 1. So with that, that's going to be it for Stormcast this turn. We're still holding the far objective here, but Jesse did get his battle tactic for Surround and Destroy with his 3 units that he nominated and is securing the far objective here. So it'll be another 3 points for Stormcast as we get into Soulblight, turn 2, hero phase. Alright, so turn 2 for Soulblight. Our battle tactic is just going to be the Grasping Dead, so our skeleton unit is going to still be in combat with those Annihilators we're hoping at the end of this turn. So we don't want to annihilate or eliminate the Annihilators, and we don't want the skeletons to be eliminated either. and for starting with healing them, so there are 3 just back from our one and only. Can't spam them anymore like that. Just make sure those guys clog up in the middle there. Fix those little janky rocks. See if we can get any more primal, because now we can cast as much as we want. So we have 2 primals total. 1 from Jesse's turn, 1 from mine. So starting off, we're going to see if Prince can get off his spell, the Quick Blood, which goes off with a 7.
So we'll try to null spell net.
Alright. So that is stopped, and then you can keep on binding. Going to give the Torgilius's Wither Away onto the Annihilators here. So he gets that with a 12.
I'll throw any primal.
Yeah, I'll throw a primal. Come on, 6. No, that's the last primal.
Alright, we're going to try to...
13.
2 dice.
You'd have to throw both primal.
We're going to try it. No.
So it will go off. So these guys are -1 attack, and I believe it is -1 to wound. I'll double check it. It has 2 pretty awesome effects on their melee profile. That's so for Torgilius and the Prince, and then Vampire Lord is going to cast. Is Hoarfrost a good idea or a bad idea? Sure, Hoarfrost. No, you know what? He's going to go for a Mystic Shield on to the Prince.
Okay.
Which just goes off. So he's got the +1 save there. Oh, and then, sorry, I guess we've got heroic actions. So I'm just going to go for a command point on the Prince, which he does not get.
We're just going to try and heal Mr. Mundo.
Mundo, the first 7. No.
Nope.
Alright, so that's going to be it for the hero phase for Soulblight. We'll get into Soulblight, turn 2, movement phase. Alright, so into the movement phase, just move Torgilius up a little bit, move the Blood Knights, pull them back so we can rally them next turn. Vampire Lord advancing to get on the objective and possibly start looking at a one-on-one battle between the Lord Imperator and him. The Vargheist flying over to deal with Jesse's general so we can both be down a general, and then decided we could have played it reserved, played it safe, but the Prince is hungry, so we're going to charge him in and hope he can charge in, bring down Bondu. We get our double turn, and we get at those Raptors, and we get back this left side for now. We didn't get the Quick Blood on him, so if Jesse does charge us into us next turn, we're not going to have that fight first that we were hoping for, but he does at least have the Mystic Shield, and Bondu doesn't have his best day ever currently, so that's why we're trying to kind of capitalize if we can go into him there, because we do have the Triumph, so we have access to that, and then we can roar him, and with All Out, we can get as best a swing as we can into Bontu currently. But with that, we're going to see if we can start with the Pestilent Breath from into Bontu. So seeing from the Zombie Dragon how many breaths, we get 3 breath attacks, hitting on 3s for 2 hits, and wounding on 3s for 1 at Ren 1. And he stops it. He says, no way. Got that big shield of his.
His peaks on the shield.
Awesome. And then, so now we can get right into charges. So Vargheist looking to get into the general there. Just need anything but the boxcar or Snake Eyes, and they will surround him. And then Zombie Dragon time. See if we can make sure we get in there and get up onto. We want to get as much distance as we can, because then we can possibly be piled in, circling around his base, and then not even give these guys the chance to redeploy, because we might as well be just as close as we're going to get for a possible chance. So we'll see if big charge. So he's going 4, which is going to be not enough, but we are absolutely going to re-roll that for him. And he is going to go 10, which is going to be more than enough, so we'll see where he ends up here fighting the Mega. Alright, so there's where the Prince has ended up. So we're going to start we got to do our monstrous actions really quick. So I'm going to try and roar Bontu and make it a little bit easier for us to hit him. He is roared.
Do the same thing back to you.
And so
but we are going to be using his cunning as well, so he is going to be strike last.
Yeah, so he gets the +1 to hit and wound. And then the skeletons are going to try and stand back up. We want a lot of them to stand back up so we don't get knocked down permanently here. So that looks like a pretty good roll. So we're going to get 8 more skeletons are going to stand back up there. So we'll bring those guys back up. But we want to get right into that action with the Vampire Lord over here. And I know since he's fighting last, Jesse can swing right over there with the Annihilators. So starting with the Blood Lance. Unfortunately, Jesse did roar us, so we cannot all-out attack, but we are going to use the Triumph to get us the +1 to wound at least. So hitting with our Blood Lance here, we're going to be hitting on 3s. Ooh, not too great. Of course, Vamploid Syndrome. And 1 wound, there it is. Ren 3.
Okay, so 6s, I think. Nope, that's 3.
Oh, it would be straight
Okay,
through.
yeah.
So 3 damage into him so far.
Okay.
So we got 15 damage to go. Can we get there? So start with our Snapping Maw on 4s. Oh, denied by the Maw. And then the Talons. I think that roar is what's stopping us.
Yeah.
And then on 4s again. Oh yeah, it did. 2 hits. 2s to wound. 2 wounds at Ren 1.
Okay. Well, 1 goes through.
So 2 more damage.
Okay.
Alright, well we needed to do about 18 damage and we did 5.
I think we're going to try and see if we can save our general there.
Alright, fight for it, General.
Let's see. He's got 4 attacks, 3s and 3s. We're going to go down there. Back to a 6, and then 3s again. For 1 at -1.
6 up.
And
No.
2 damage.
That will kill the wounded one.
Carry 1 over.
Oh, sorry, I guess for...
6s.
Yep, so I'll get wounded and carry 1 over. And then we can go with our skeletons here. So making sure, and then so all of our new guys are back and all ready to swing. So we're going to get all those attacks, which are going to be 24 plus the champion. So we're going to get 25 dice swinging into these guys. Alright, swinging into these Annihilators. Let's get them hitting on 4s. And wounded on 3s. Oh good, we're not going to kill them. So that is 8 with Ren 1, because you are outnumbered. That'll be 2 damage.
Still got them all.
Would have been nice to kill 1.
Alright, and then we guess we go with them. So they're -1 attack, you said.
Oh yes, sorry, I got to double check that there.
Sure, just tell her if they're
Gilius,
wound
it
as
is
well.
The Withering Away. I never get to really get this one off. Or sorry, Waste Away. I call it Withering Away. So they are -1 to wound and -1 damage.
Ooh, okay, so still get many attacks.
Yeah.
3, 4.
So then even with your Night Blessing, they'll just go back to...
I don't even have the CP.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So we're just looking for... So you said -1 to hit or just wound?
To wound. -1 attack and -1 wound.
Oh.
Oh, no, sorry. -1 from wound,
Yeah.
-1 from damage.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Why we wanted to do our combo here with the skellies to keep them alive.
So, looks like 4, 6, 7.
7.
-1, but you...
But only going to be 1 damage hammers this time. So 6s, and then 1 damage for 5-ups. So that's going to be 4 dead skellies there.
They took it pretty good this time.
Yeah, we'll get
Definitely helps.
Get us our battle tactic, and we can't even flee. 4 is the perfect death number. Alright, so see if our 2 Vargeist can claim the general for their own. Hitting on 3s. There's 1 6, so
Just get back.
stays the same, and wounded on 3s. 4. Ooh, just the 3.
Yeah, so we could live.
Could live. Ren 1. If he makes even 1, I
Yep.
think he's okay.
Got
So
it.
4 damage. And that will just heal the 1 wound on them from the hunger.
I think we just have Big Boy, right?
Do.
Okay, but he is pretty sure he's bracketed more now, maybe?
He's thinking 22.
Okay, yep. just at the last end of that one.
Yeah.
All right, Shipwrecker Club, 2s and 2s. I'll hit this time. And all wounds this time, so -2 on that.
Woo! It does have Mystic, so 4 ups. So
Only takes 4 damage. It's pretty good.
So, yeah, it takes 4 so far.
And then the Death Grip hits. Wounds, -2.
4 up. No, we'll get through.
D6. We'll
Take
reroll
the
that.
better one.
5.
9 so far.
And then the Stomp.
2 hits.
2 or 3, sorry.
2.
-2.
Oh!
D3.
For another 5. Takes another 4. So he's taking 13 damage and did the vampire on dragon thing that always happens for us. Unfortunately, the prince did not swing too well. So he got
A little bit of trouble.
smacked in the face there pretty hard. But maybe we get the double and he can get a second chance.
Okay.
But that's going to be it for combat for us. Nobody's going to succumb to any bravery. We didn't kill any annihilators. With our death save bravery of 10, nobody is eligible to even exceed what they lost. So we are okay for our Skellies and the Vargeist, which will get us our battle tactic. And we're still securing the far point here. So it'll be another 3 points for Soulblight. So it is 7-6 still in favor of Soulblight. So we go to that important priority roll.
1.
The
Uh-oh.
2.
So he's got a second chance.
I think I have to take it because otherwise he's just dead.
Yeah, because then I could pick to go first and just...
Exactly right. So yeah, we have to take it now. So we'll get into Soulblight, turn 3, hero phase. Alright, so turn 3 for Soulblight, and our hero phase of battle tactic is going to be Cursed on Life, so we're going to be looking to heal with our vampire units using their hunger ability, so hopefully we can get that off this turn, because a bunch of them are going to be taking some hits. And we already did our skeletons coming back. We'll roll for primal dice quickly, so we got nothing so far.
And nothing.
Nothing, so no primals for us. We're going to start also rally on Blood Knights, so we're going to get one of them back, thankfully. I'll him down in a second. And then going for casting, we're going to try and get Waste Away again on the Annihilators. So that goes off with a 6, or is it a 7? Double check here. Hoping for a bigger roll. Oh, Torgules. It is a 6.
Okay.
I guess you're definitely in range to unbind.
Yeah, we'll try. Nope.
Nope, so it goes off. So they are again the -1 to wound and damage. And then the Vamp Lord is just going to try. Oh, what's he want to do? Yeah, I guess he wants to try and give these guys Hoarfrost.
Okay. Good one.
Gets it with a 9.
Okay.
So yeah, you don't have the other
Nope.
unbind. So see what we can get.
Ooh, Ren 3.
Ren 3 on the skeletons. It
Cutting
will
through
be-
shields now.
Yeah, that's the plan for them. And then, sorry, I guess her heroic action would be best day ever for the prince.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
guessing best day ever for Bondu.
Yeah.
So then with that, his spell, he's going to try for the Vile Transference and just try and get some health back via that. So come on, big roll. So he gets it with a 9. So double check who he can put this into here for best case scenario. All right, yeah, so going off with the 9+ triggered the bonus ability from the Vile Transference. So it's rolling the dice based on his wound characteristic, which is 35. And for every 4+ now, since it was the 9+ casting, he will take a mortal wound, and I'm going to heal a wound here. So we got a good chance to kill the Mega and get ourselves back up to full health here. So let's see what we can do. So for every 4+ here.
Looks pretty good.
Looks pretty darn good.
So take 4+ there.
Yeah, took all these baddies out of the way.
Alright, so 5, 10, 15, 21.
21 wounds.
Which I think he
is very dead.
Does he fall on you, though?
That is the question.
I will
2.
fall on you.
So it would take D3.
So it's not enough to kill you anyways,
No.
because you're about to heal, too.
Because I've just got all that back
Yeah.
anyways, right? So I take 30. And then how much was it? Just the 1?
Yep.
So 1 on his ward, which he takes. So he's got the 1 damage on him. What a move for the prince. Can't do it in melee. I guess he's got to rely on his vampiric magical abilities there. Alright, so with that, that's going to be it for the hero phase. We'll get into Soulblight, turn 3 movement phase. Alright, so end of the movement phase. Blood Knight's moving around to help the skeletons bring down these annihilators. Vamp Lord moving up as far as he can, ready to do a long bomb charge and challenge the Lord Imperator. Vargas staying locked in with the General, and then the Vamp Lord moving over. Realized he could get close enough and be in the middle of these guys that either way, if Jesse even got the 6-inch redeploy, wouldn't be able to get full use out of it because he'd be committed to either side, so he'd still be able to tag these guys pretty well. But with that, we are going to try to Pestilent Breath down these Raptors and see if we can get rid of all of them.
Woo!
No, 1 shot on 3s. Hits. Doesn't wound.
Yeah, we're safe.
No extra, no less shots for the Overwatch. Then with that, we'll do some charges. Get this one right out of the way. Start with the Vamp Lord. Okay, he's got to use our CP.
You don't have any. You used Rally. You only had 1 because you lost your General and you went first.
You're right. So that's a failed. On the opportune moment, he turns around and does a very Vamp Lord thing.
Yeah.
So Blood Knights are getting in there.
See if we can clean up that side at least.
We'll take it. And the long bomb from the Vamp Lord. Look for a 10. That is not a 10. But that's going to be it for charges. So where are we?
Do you want to try that one or just nah?
No, that was the one there for 10,
Oh, sorry,
but
yeah.
didn't make it there. Other one, yeah, we're not charging. Torgilius doesn't need to get in there.
No.
Oh, but I think I've been forgetting to do his sweet shooting attack here, but I think it's been working out because we've wanted to hold these guys for tactics and stuff. And now we can get the Blood Knights to get their bonus out of it at least, so we can do it that way. Oh, Prince, you had to do it.
Had to do it dirty.
Alright, so we'll go to start of combat, and we'll see if any more of our skeletons can come back. 4+. So we got another 5 skeletons back. So they're pretty much all back now. Just make sure to kind of wrap these guys.
Killed like 17 of them. They just started coming
Yeah, you had
back.
18 dead at one point, but then they just, with the 3, a turn, and then
you
the 4 up.
weaken them so they couldn't do anything back to
Yeah,
you.
you going down from 2 damage
cool.
to 1 damage really definitely affects the output greatly. So with that, I think, yeah, we'll go... who do we want to go with first? I think we'll just go with the skeletons. We'll pile these guys in. Alright, so skeletons swinging into the annihilators with that wicked Ren 3 from the Hoarfrost. Hitting on 4s. Looking for 3s. Ooh, not too great. But 5 at Ren 3 going hopefully through.
So 6s.
Oh no, they're
Oh, yeah, it'd be
5s
2,
'cause they're
yeah.
2 up. So
Yes.
still toughs 2.
So 3 to kill
We got 1.
one and... Take this no, I guess it'd be just the... Yeah,
A's.
it'd be 2, I think, because one had 1 wound left.
But no, they're 3 wounds apiece.
Oh,
right?
okay, so
it's
one
just
would still be up,
with 1
yeah,
wound left
yeah.
there. The other guys, yeah,
Perfect.
just killing the 1.
Just the one.
Yeah, needed 1 more damage to get the second
And then
kill.
just the 4 booms.
Yep.
Skeletons. Nope.
Nothing.
Cut. And then I guess just my annihilators.
Or do you want your general?
Ooh, yeah, I guess we'll do him first. See if we can take out another one to keep him alive. That's 4 attacks. 3s and 3s. Just the 1 at -1.
6. Gets through.
2 damage.
Makes 2.
Still good though.
Alright, so then we'll go with the Vargeist. And finish that general off. Hitting on 3s. No explodes. 3 wounds, Ren 1.
And he's dead.
Got him. That will heal them back up. Now we've both lost our general.
Alright. And then we just got the Annihilators over here.
Pile these guys in.
That. So we're just going to go pure skeletons here.
All
I'll
right.
give you your battle tech for free. Go. But we're 3s and 4s. Okay. It's 4, 8, 9 minus 1, but only 1 damage.
6s. And 5s.
Oh, 5, yeah, right.
And we roll the 1s. Nope, so we got 4, 5 going down. 5 of our skellies. Popped right up back here. Oh, take care of it. Alright, then time for the Blood Knights here.
Clobber some Stormcast.
We can get their bonus attack for a kill here. On 3s. Ooh, oh my. And 3s. For 2. Ren 2.
Go through.
For 4 damage. So kill the wounded and the extra. So it explodes, and the tree comes down from the
with the
thunder.
explodes. Alright, we'll just go into skeletons again. Just 2.
And 5 up board for them. No, 2 more deaths. We lost 7 total this turn. So we'll roll for their bravery. They're fine, so we're not going to lose any more for their bravery because that's it for combats into them.
Could lose some.
Oh, Annihilators could. They lost 3, so that is.
I would lose 1, I think. 5,
Yep.
6, 7, yeah.
Yep, it's just.
The Sarge.
Alright. But with that, that will fail us our battle tactic because his heal from the vile transference doesn't count. It had to be from hunger, and he failed that 3-inch charge, really biting us in the butt there. And these guys didn't have any damage because Jesse chose not to swing into them, so they couldn't trigger from the hunger. And we did get it with the Vargeist there, who are back to full health. So unfortunately, that will fail us our battle tactic, and we'll just get the 1 point for securing the objective over here because we are just outside of 6 again of this objective and missed out on that extra point. So with that, we'll get into Stormcast, turn 3, hero phase. Alright, so turn 3 for Jesse. What's your battle tactic going to be?
Trying to go for Intimidate. We've already got basically it, so.
Yeah, even if that last unit comes in on your side, you still got 3 to 2, so instant battle tactic.
For him, we're just going to go Finest Tower.
Sounds like
Alright,
finest hour it is.
Okay, and then honestly, Primal for you, I guess.
Yep. No,
I guess it doesn't matter.
And then,
Alright.
yeah, it says you don't have your priest anymore, so just the 1 point for you.
Yep.
And then with that, we'll get into, heroic action was best day ever to match there. So we'll get into Stormcast, turn 3, movement phase. Alright, into the movement phase. Annihilator's moving around, ready to charge the prince if the raptors breaking for cover can't get the job done. Lord of Puritan moving up to challenge the Vampire Lord, and then the last unit of Annihilators came crashing down. Didn't do any damage to Torgilius, took out 1 skeleton, but did a whopping 3 damage to the Vamp Lord over there, teeing him up for the one-on-one showdown. So with that, we're going to go into the shooting phase and see what these raptors can do.
So we're not going to use all our, we will use all our attacks, sorry, because we do have it.
The one and only, do I do it?
Do you really? I don't know. It's tough, right?
It's hard.
It's like I could just spike mortals.
Exactly.
But
and then it's just wasted.
But you also, I feel like you kind of wanted to save bravery for them, maybe.
Yeah, we'll just save it.
Yeah.
We'll hope. So we got no mortals.
No mortals.
That's the time to use it.
Yeah. Oh, but I did use all the attacks there.
Yes.
Twos. There's some 6 there.
We got
6, 7, 8.
8.
-2 though.
So +1 tops the 1.
2 damage each.
Uh-oh, that's a lot. So that's, 12, 14 wards. We put him on, if he doesn't make a single one of these, put him on 1 wound left. I got too much. Yeah, okay. 1 too many. Alright, come on, 6s.
Stops 2.
6, 2, so he takes 12 damage there. So he's got right back to 13, where he was last turn.
And then, do that. I know we're dueling, but we're gonna blast him.
Oh, just fight him. Uh-oh, the baton's hot.
Alright, 3s and 3s.
Uh-oh. 2.
2.
Run 1.
Yeah.
4 up. Hey, he takes another one.
He's got 1 wound left.
Best case, 2.
Okay.
Whoever 4 is.
Alright, and then we've got some charges here.
Alright.
We're gonna start with...
Annihilators.
And we're gonna start with those ones down there.
Okay.
Just to see if they get in. They do, so that's good. They don't get to do impacts, I don't believe, because I think that's only on the charge, but I'll double check after.
Okay.
And then for them...
There they go. Into some skellies.
Yeah. And then, so for impacts for them, I know they get it for sure. Four plus. We'll do these into Torgi, by the way. 5 and 6 into Torgi.
Torgi!
Oh, he says no.
Says no. He doesn't get, I believe, the...
He just gets the 6 up, I think.
So he'll take 4. So he's very hurt.
Still alive. That's what you needed. And then we'll see if the Lord Imperator gets in. No.
He does not.
And we don't have a reroll, but I am going to just double check the Annihilators there to see if they get that on just the first charge.
Yeah, just
they
regular charge, or if it has to be from landing in the sky. I think they still get it.
Yep. After this unit makes a charge move. Okay.
Yep. So you got, what, 7?
Yep. So 4. 4 plus. So 3 mortals into him.
That's all you need.
We
Got him.
Fucking ran him over.
Ugh, Vamplar, you are so
Swingy.
whiffy, and then you did an amazing thing, and then you whiffed so bad again.
And then I think we're just gonna go straight with these boys.
Alright, into some skillies.
So if I swing into Torgi first, the attacks technically still all go at
So
the same
all,
time.
all
Still-
happen at the same time.
We're just gonna go into skeletons then.
Yeah.
Because,
I mean, you got a chance if I kill one. If you want to do, like, right, that guy can do the thunderbolt away.
alright. Or they have 4 attacks. 3. I think I'm at 4.
Just 3, I'm pretty sure.
So 3s and 2s.
We gotta use our all out.
Yep. So we got 6, 7 going through.
Woo! Run 2.
And 2.
We got a 6 up save now at least. Come on, stop 1.
Stops
Okay.
3 damage.
So that's 18 saves. Just a few.
Just a couple.
They've done this before. We could do it again. We just made fresh skeletons from those other annihilators. I guess no, they went back.
Stop 1.
Stop 2, 3.
3. Rerolls the 1s.
Oh, sorry, don't
4.
forget the 5s. So
Oh, yeah, right.
we got 4, 8, 11 skeletons dropping on us here. Take them from the back. Take the bush with us. In the forest. Too much warfare going on in that forest. Alright, so take those skellies, and then we'll go Blood Knights here. Definitely don't want to let this guy get a free swing on us. So we do get an extra attack now, because those guys have killed a 3 wound or more model that was not a hero. So they should definitely be able to finish this guy with those 3 extra attacks. Oh yeah, they won't it. Oh no, they don't.
Okay.
So 5 at Ren 2.
Okay.
There's 4 ups.
Live! Oh, he said.
Very much live.
Yes!
So we've got 1 damage on him so far, and then we got... Can the horses do it?
The horses kick him.
Kick him good. No good kicks. 2, no rams.
Does it. 8.
Loves it. Alright, okay, 3 Blood Knights. Can't kill 1 Annihilator now. So he gets to swing back.
Okay. So, but he is still weakened, I believe, isn't he? Or no?
No, it's just 1
Oh, yeah.
Annihilator. And it's not your champion, right? Or it is your champion.
He is, but
Yeah,
is he still withered?
Oh, yes. Sorry, yes.
Okay.
So the -1 to wound and to damage.
Oh.
4s,
One
1.
through. -1.
Sounds good. Alright, now let's pile in these skellies and Torby. Alright, see what these skellies can do. They still got the Hoarfrost. See if they can get them down.
Ooh,
It's not
decent
too bad.
amount.
And 3s. We got 4 at Ren 3. 6 up save.
Yep. No.
That'll kill 1.
He'll explode into the skeletons. For
For
1
1.
damage.
Oh, it's a 1. No, gets another 1. We are losing some skeletons.
Still should be okay,
Alright.
though.
So that's going to be it for combat. Oh, sorry, Torgi.
Yep. He can help out.
He could do. He's got his little pets on his base. They're the ones who actually fight. 4s and 4s. 2 wounds, no rend.
Goes
He
through.
almost got another one. Alright, so with that, we lost how many skellies there? We lost
I think it was 11.
We've got
It's going to be bravery plus
4.
1, I think. I guess 1 to, so 12.
12.
So just dice plus 2, I think, right? Because you're
Yeah.
bravery 10.
D6 plus 2. So 6 more are going to go.
Still good, then. You're still going to hold that objective over me.
Yeah, just because Torgi for 2 and then 3 bodies.
Yep.
Skilly's just gone there. Alright. So now Skelly's just holding on. Alright, so with that very bloody turn, that's going to be it for Stormcast turn 3. Jesse's still holding the far objective here after securing again, locking this side down after the prince has now been removed. But still battling away here. We finished off, didn't finish off this Annihilator unit. He's still holding on here, but down to 1 here, 2 there, and then still the 3-man unit over here. And Jesse got his battle tactic, so it'll be another 3 points for Stormcast. So that will be actually 9 to 8 now for Stormcast in their favor after 3.
Is it 3 points? Because I don't have this one, right?
You don't have this one. You have this one, and then you got your,
so just okay,
your
so
battle tactic, right?
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah. Because, which is just Intimidate,
Yeah.
which
Cool.
we determined you got right away.
Yep.
So, so that'll be 9 to 8 now in favor
Awesome.
of Stormcast as we go for that important priority roll.
Ooh, well, we might seal the deal.
Another double turn for Stormcast as we go to Stormcast, turn 4, hero phase. Alright, so turn 4 for Stormcast. What's your battle tactic going to be, Jesse?
Well, we've left open a pretty easy reprisal for us, luckily.
Yep. The Raptors can claim their heads easily.
So we're going to be trying for that. For command point, we're just going to be trying to get a command point on him because we know he's going to be doing it in battle, but he already used Finest Hour.
Gets it. I'll go... Yeah, I'm going to try and heal my Vamp Lord over there.
Okay.
Which he does for a mighty
one.
Gets it back.
Might protect him a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I guess Primal for you? Do you still have a
Yep.
wizard? Yeah.
Yep, I do have still 2 wizards, but no Primal from either of us. So no more Primal, for at least from this turn.
Okay.
So that's going to be it for you.
Yep.
I guess, yeah, no rally there, no rally there, no rallies there. Ooh, I could rally risk the Vargeist.
Could keep him alive for a battle tactic, which is pretty good.
Let's try it. No.
Could have
That's
been
an
game
expensive
changing.
CP though. But yeah, could have been game changing.
One last CP to turn.
Right. Alright, so with that we'll go to Stormcast, turn 4, movement phase. Alright, so into the movement phase, Lord and Bearded moving closer to get that duel started, and then the Annihilators advancing towards the objective, and the Raptors just moving onto it, ready to fire into the Vargeist. Let's see it.
Into the Vargeist. We can't go attack, really. Ooh, some misses.
One mortal. Oh no.
Ooh, it's okay.
So there's 3
Yeah,
that's
you
straight
can't make
through.
any of these.
Yeah, so I can't make a single ward save.
Ooh. Fuck.
We got 2. So
There's the battle tag.
We stopped 1 battle tactic at least.
Bravery, mate? No. No, you're
Not
10.
with Bravery 10.
We're gonna try and baton.
The Vamp Lord, you got it.
Come on, 6.
6 shots.
Sparkly spells on you.
3 hits.
That's all I need.
2
2
wounds. Takes 1.
Okay.
Back to 4. The one he healed. There we go.
Okay.
And then everybody right here is still nice and locked.
So we just obviously we gotta go. We're gonna do a charge there.
Yep.
All right. I'll just go around on this side,
Why not?
closer to the objective. As much as I'd love to swing with him first, they still have Hoarfrost. So.
First, we got to see who stands up.
Oh yes.
We got grab some bucket of dice here to see how many skellies we get back. All right, so quickly rolled off camera. We got 15 skeletons coming back into the mob, but before I just technically meticulously put all those guys around there to fit, Jesse's swinging with his hammers first. We'll just see if he can put these guys right down and see how many are actually going to stay
Okay.
there.
So we'll use all out attack. It's our only CP. Ooh, it's not what I needed. 2s again. Still decent.
5 and Ren 2.
Yep.
So the 15 that were coming back go right back down.
All right.
And are just going to stay down, and then we just have our 3 there. So yeah, we're gonna go with our Vamp Lord and see if he can't survive this. Hit on 3s. 3 hits.
Ooh.
2 wounds at round 1 at least.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, I
I
think
want to check if it's 2 because 1 will go through, but
I'm pretty sure it's just the Ren 1 D3. Oh, Ren 1 flat 2.
cool.
All
He's safe
right.
there, so I think we'll go with
The Annihilator.
Solo
Yep.
Annihilator. Oh, he's got 4 attacks. Come on.
2.
2 wounds.
2. Ren 1.
Yep.
Because he's still. Oh, he'd still be waste away.
Oh yeah, so only 1 wound. Yep.
And 4
Goes
goes through for 1 damage. 1 damage.
What a good spell.
See if he can. Yeah, right. It's a pretty
Bargain.
but it's only again, it's a mortal
Mhm.
one in the Soulblight, right? So the vampires can't take it. All right, so I think we have safe to swing with just about everybody. See if those skellies get another kill. 2 hits. 3s to wound. 2 wounds at Ren 3.
Yep.
That'll be 2 wounds.
This kills 1.
Kills 1. Is it?
Who do I explode on? How many?
It's within an inch, right?
Okay,
so
yeah,
it has to be skellies.
Yep, we'll go to Skellies. Nope.
No skellies. And then time for the Imperatant. We did not heal any back on our Vamp Lord.
Unless you want to go with... You could also go... Oh yeah, I guess it's my turn. Let's see.
Yeah, and he has just the 1 wound remaining.
Come on, Imperatant. The Blessed Warhammer. 3s and 3s. Just the 1.
Round 1.
Yeah.
4 up.
Ooh,
Hey,
blocks it.
okay.
You got the
Duel continues.
little vicious beacon claws.
Oh no.
3s and 4s. Nothing.
Nada.
We stay locked.
Alright, see if Torgi can get him. 2 hits. His little minions. No wounds.
Alright.
Alright, then Blood Knights. Can you do it a second time?
Get an extra attack if they do, right? Or can you...
They always got it because they killed. That's the Castellite, right? They get the extra attack permanently.
Oh, it doesn't stack though?
I don't believe so. No,
I
no.
guess
Yeah, be a little crazy, but be pretty cool.
Who knows? New addition.
Yeah, I don't know. 3s, only 5 at Ren 2.
Alright, let's see if you can do it again. Use 4s.
Oh,
It's looking grim.
that'll get him.
Alright, so exploding into Blood Knights.
Can we take
For
one
one.
with them? No,
No.
they would have healed that one actually anyways first, but stop the other one. They got their hunger. Alright, so that is going to be it for Stormcast. Turn 4. So they're just unfortunately not going to get their battle tactic and just going to get the 1 point for holding the objective here. So with that, we can go.
Do you still have a CP to
Oh
keep
yes,
them
we have the
around?
1 CP,
Okay,
makes
cool.
these guys auto pass,
Sweet.
and the VAR guys can't fail. So with that, we will be the 1 point for Stormcast, so they'll be at 10 points to Soulblight's 8 as we go into Soulblight, turn 4, hero phase. Alright, so turn 4 for Soulblight, we're just going to be going for Intimidate because we can auto-advance 6 the Blood Knights. We can make sure that they get across there. We could risk just moving them up and making sure they get a charge, but then if they fail to charge, we're going to fail the tactic and we want to try and catch back up on those points. So that's going to be our battle tactic. We'll see if we get any primal dice to help us cast here. We got nothing from us. So we
Get
have
one.
1 to use. And we are going to risk amazing. Look for boxcar rally on the Vargas. Nothing. Absolute nothing. And for our heroic action, we're just going to try and get an extra command point on.
Hold on, I don't... I'll let you take that back, 'cause I don't think you can rally that if you're going to auto-advance them.
You're right.
Because you're going first, right?
Yes, you're right. No, I'm second. Here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You're fine then,
I have
you're
that
fine then.
extra.
Cool.
Yeah. Got one here.
Oh, no, you wouldn't, because you don't gain one.
I'd get one, but I'm spending it, and I guess I'm relying on getting my 4.
Well, you don't get
plus.
one because you don't have a general, is what I'm saying.
You're right.
So you have to... Yeah. You have,
So we're going to have to hope we roll high enough to move with these guys.
No, because I would get a command point on him, right?
And then we
Spend-
can yeah. So trying to get a command point.
Of
We do
course.
not. All right, so we're risking it. It's going to be a risk.
Alright.
All right, so then for casting, he's just going to Mystic Shield on. No, let's waste away him. Got it with a 9.
Cool.
So with the 9 trigger, it's going to affect him and your Lord
I
Imperator.
will try to deny it then.
Yep. And he stops it, and he can stop whatever Vamp Lord is going to try and Hoarfrost himself, I guess.
Probably
or
best,
Mystic
yeah.
Shield.
Get lucky with the Hoarfrost, looking pretty good.
Let's go, Hoarfrost! I see a 1. Do I risk it? I have a Primal. Primal.
Goes off.
Goes off with an 8. You can still stop. Gotta
Well,
use your
tie.
Primal, which...
I already used it. No, I didn't actually.
No, you haven't used
Yeah.
So you get the 1, you'll stop it. Yeah.
Hey.
Whew. Alright, so no casts. Perfect unbinds. And with that, we'll go to Soulblight, turn 4, movement phase. Alright guys, after the movement phase, thankfully we realized since I didn't have the CP to auto-advance these guys and make sure they could get out, just pulling Torgilius back and out of the combat and just enough to get him over the line into the zone. So we still have, now we can get our battle tactic for Intimidate, and then moving the Vargeist over, can charge into the Raptors. Since Jesse doesn't have any CP, he's not going to just get instant-killed for charging in to the Unleash. And maybe the Blood Knights can make a big charge and join the Vamp Lord. If not, they can just go into the Annihilator here and join the party with the Skeletons here. So with that, we're going to go to charge phase, because now that even Torgi, we would love to shoot with him. Since he pulled back, he's not shooting. So we can go right into the charge phase.
See what the Blood Knights get.
I'll try with Vargeist here first.
Cool.
He's going 9. Couldn't have done that turn 1.
Come on, buddy.
But he's got to just make sure he's on this half. Oh, 2 damage on him. And then with the Blood Knights, look for a big roll. 9 might get them there.
I think you're good. Oh, yeah.
So they will get there. And we would fly over the Annihilator for their ride to
try
ruin.
And kill him.
So we can try and kill him with a horse kick on our way by. And just see if it hits him. I can't remember if it's a 2 plus or 3 plus.
I feel like it's a 2 plus D3 maybe?
Yeah, I know it's a D3. But riders, yeah, on a 2 plus. So it'll be D3 into the Annihilator for 3. And that will pop in.
We'll just do this into the Skeletons.
Absolutely.
1.
Bit 1, 4. They stop it. And then they're all the way over here.
Boom.
Perfect. All right, and then so with combat, we'll pile those guys in because they got a better swing than the Vamp Lord. All right, so we're gonna go with the Vamp, the Blood Knights first. See if we can finish this guy off here and save our Vampire Lord. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. It's gonna be 6 at Ren 2.
Alright, let's see what he's got.
Ooh, it's going to take 10 damage. And
Alright, yeah. I'll try and explode your guy just for the fun of it.
yeah, into the Vamp Lord?
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. 7 dice.
No!
Not a 1. Just
even-
needed 1.
Can't even get the moral victory, boy.
Alright, so that allowed the Raptors to... Now those guys get an extra damage. I don't think it's going to matter for the rest of this match, but they do have the second bonus.
Slow to start, but...
Raptors pile in and punch them out. Alright, so Raptors piling in. Going to get 3 guys with the gun butts. And they miss.
Okay.
Alright, can the Vargeist have some fun in the Raptors on 3s? No.
Not too much fun.
1 wound, Ren 1.
They're
Stops
good.
it, yep.
Yeah.
They're just locked. He doesn't get his 2 wounds back, so he's probably going to get shot down. But that's okay. We won back over on this side here, which is what we were hoping to capitalize on. And we got our battle tactic. And then at least these guys are locked, so that's who they're shooting next turn. So with that, we'll get the 1 point for holding the objective and 2 points for getting our battle tactic. So it will be 3 points for Soulblight, bringing us back up over to 11 to 10. Now back in favor of Soulblight as we go to... Oh, sorry. That would be it for... I'd also have to roll for my Skellies to pop up. We're not going to have any other leadership. Sorry to speed through it there, but that's going to be the points breakdown. And then we're going to see the priority here.
See if we can... Alright.
2,
Well...
6. Alright, so it would be Stormcast.
But I think we kind of talked it out already.
With just the Raptors and the Annihilators left, and them being locked, Jesse's not going to get another chance to finish off my 2 casters
so at
here.
most I get 1 point. Is essentially kind of what
He would
the
get
deal
1
is.
point and tie, but he's not going to get his grand strategy. I have a good chance to get my grand strategy. He can obviously move to deny it. He could go to this far tactic and hold that graveyard, because I have to hold more. So if we tie, I wouldn't get it. But we're going to also, for the bonus points at the end of the match, neither of us are going to be able to garrison, so we're not going to get the 2 bonus points for garrisoning it.
Well, actually, you'd be able to, wouldn't you? Because you're already there. But I can't because I'm in combat.
Yeah, it's still, remember, it takes 2 turns to get inside, right? We've only each got 1 turn left.
Okay.
And we both can move to be within range, so we both aren't going to get the 2 bonus points for having our towers garrison, but we both will get the canceling out 2 points for our opponent not having their tower under control. So those points are just going to bounce off of each other. But really, in turn 5, I would be able to get a battle tactic is the big deciding factor. And just even getting that 1 point, as Jesse said, he can only get 1 point, which brings him up to a tie.
And you get your grand strat.
And I can get my grand strat with the potential of my last turn. I could push and get a possible 3rd graveyard going under my control. And Blood Knights can move over and try and get at the graveyard. Jesse then would have to move away from the objective. If that was the case, we might be able to move on to the objective. So there's a lot of potential, especially, I mean, Jesse could make us go first in turn 5 would be to his advantage, but then he's even more locked, and then I have a better chance to secure
Well, then I'm
graveyards.
not, because this is the thing, then I'm not for sure. Then I'm for sure not getting on the graveyard.
Yeah, because then the skeletons, who still get to stand up from turn 4 here, can move over, help defend my tower, and possibly hold off the Annihilators over here. We can move over, we can hold this objective, and we make sure our casters are well out of range from those Raptors, so they're not going to get shot dead there. So it's going to be a very close match, but I think barring what would go off technically in turn 5, I could get my grand strategy. So I think Soulblight are just going to edge out the victory by 1 point, possibly 4 points if I got that grand strat, but guaranteed by that 1 point just on control of the objectives in that last turn and us being up by 1 point going into turn 5.
Really funny swingy game.
Yeah, one crazy back and forth swingy game.
Lots of
2
really
double
funny
turns
dice
for
rolls.
Jesse, 1 double turn for Soulblight. My Prince Vordry, first time trying him out for fun. Man, did he go back and forth.
Kills him with a spell, but
Kills him with a
can't
spell.
charge.
Couldn't do it immediately, but then can't make a 3-inch charge. And could have won us the game if he made that charge into those Raptors and dealt with them there.
Or again, like we were saying before too, is like all I needed was to kill these guys, then it's potentially my game.
Yes, if Jesse held that tactic in turn 4, I would be down a point, so we definitely would have had to play out turn 5 and strive for those extra points. But with him being down and not having access, because he's not even going to be able to get a battle tactic on turn 5, he doesn't have access, he doesn't have a character to help with any of them, he can't fall back with 2 units. There are no Stormcast specific ones that he could utilize right now.
No.
So unfortunately they're not that good, so thankfully they won't be a thing until they are a thing again in the next edition. But really excited for that new edition, see what happens to all of these awesome units. But again, hope you guys really enjoyed this battle report. It was so back and forth.
Really fun one.
Yeah, like really we can't just fathom what just kind of happened.
Couldn't predict anything that was going to happen.
Yeah,
like,
kept
this
thinking,
is what's gonna happen.
this is going to go this way, and then that happened, so it's gone a different way. But I guess that's just the beauty of the dice game sometimes, guys. So really hope you guys found it fun and entertaining and super swingy. Awesome battle report. But until next time,
have a good one.